Why not?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's preseason for us, too, so bear with us.
Dylan Gabriel trying to put on a big night tonight to show these coaches with cut dates showing up here in about a week or so what he's capable of doing in this offense.
Again to the outside, too high this time. That's incomplete, intended for Luke Flourier, who caught a touchdown pass last week.
There's Zach Kerr, who did such a good job last year for the Patriots. Remember, Terrell Williams was their defensive coordinator, had some health concerns. Zach Kerr, who was a linebacker coach, took over and never really called it. Had been around with Mike Vrabel, so knew the defense inside and out. And he broke in a bunch of new faces. There are a lot of guys that had only been there for a year. And I think that defense really came around to become a real strength of his team. And Zach Kerr, I don't know if he gets enough credit for the job he did in 25.
Well, first year DC is able to take his team to the Super Bowl. That looks pretty good on a resume. 3rd down and 9. Going deep this time, and too deep and incomplete. Coverage was good. Crowd wants a flag, and they get one. Larbadine was the intended receiver.
Pass interference, number 28, defense. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic, 1st down.
A little stutter and go, and Vilner actually at the stutter, and then he tries to go by him, and as he goes by him, that's where the arm will come up and grab a hold of the receiver's arm. And
already starting that bullshit.
And a break for the Browns.
Patriots is already starting that bullshit.
First down.
Already starting.
So a minute and a half into the game. They're at the 26-yard line, 28-yard penalty. To the ground again, cutting to the left, trying to find that hole, trying to get around the corner, and able to pick up 8 yards. Raheem Sanders, nicknamed Rocket.
Really good job in the interior by Zach Zenner, the backup guard out of Michigan in his 3rd year. Coach is telling us he had a good game last week against Buffalo. And
Shador, that sucks that Shador's not in. Who's that? Gabriel?
His block, which actually freed up Sanders to be able to cut that to the backside and pick up some good yards.
2nd down and 3. Leading 3, getting 4. Sanders again, and a 1st down.
And just for people that aren't familiar with Dylan Gabriel, he's the guy that, you know, in the college game, they bounce around from school to school to school. He was one of the first guys to do that. He started at UCF as a starter, and then he went to Oklahoma for a year, started there. Then he went out to Oregon, out in Eugene, Oregon, and started out there. 63 career starts in college, most of any quarterback in FBS history. So very, very experienced in the college game. And he told us this week, uncharted territory to be not playing and sitting back watching.
Played his high school ball in Hawaii. To the outside now. Huge hole, and taking the ball down to the 6-yard line is Sanders. So the workhorse on this drive is 4th carry for 21 yards. Now KJ Britt makes the stop.
Watch the right tackle Leviston here. It does a
Wonder
good job
who's gonna be the
inside
third
movement here.
back.
Guy
Who's
comes from his
gonna be a
outside to the
backup?
inside, just kind of seals him, walls him off, and in short yardage, very easy for Sanders once again to feel that space to the backside. And when he gets north and south with his size, 230-pounder, he's tough to bring down. Good drive here to start off for the Browns.
1st down goal. Off the fake, comes back this way.
Wow.
And taking it to the end zone for the touchdown with Flourier. 2nd week in a row he has found.
Dylan Gabriel against the 3rd string.
Let's see if he keeps this football. That last touchdown, Tyler Wallace had to save him, and he got him the football. This was a young man that grew up here in Northeast Ohio, went to Mentor High School, played college ball at Kent State. And here he is fighting to get to that pylon, get the ball up and over to get into the end zone. See if he keeps his feet in bounds.
So far, so good. Good. Good.
Got it.
Good job. Like you said, 2 touchdowns in 2 weeks.
Touchdown.
Andre Schmidt is the kicker for the extra point. 3.5 minutes into the game in Cleveland tonight. Kick is up. And good. And the Browns take the early lead. 7-0. Preseason Thursday night football from Cleveland.
Oh, there he is.
What are you doing here?
Mr. Big Time Capital One Bank guy. Oh, that's the thing you say.
Yep, there's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts.
What's in your wallet? Attaboy.
In August, a Subway employee named Mark drizzled hot honey all over Doritos chips, rotisserie-style chicken, jalapenos, cheese, and more. What should we call it, Mark?
Doritos Nacho.
Sounds good. We'll call it Doritos Hot Honey Chicken Nachos for $4.99 only at Subway.
It's NFL Sunday. Who's coming over?
Everyone.
For what game?
All of them.
Dave and Lizzie are from California. We'll need the Niners and Chargers.
Check.
Kyle's mom's freaking out. She needs every game for fantasy.
Check.
We're gonna be the worst hosts ever.
We're good. We got NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV.
NFL Sunday Ticket and YouTube TV. Get every game every Sunday all in one place.
NFL with multi-view.
Check.
New users get NFL Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $30 a month.
Jack Reacher, you were in the wrong place at the wrong time. Walk away.
No.
He's on the run.
Why do you care? I'm good at not letting people get away with things.
This should be a good game, though. Even though it's preseason. And the Browns just scored. Bullshit.
We're in Cleveland, and in a couple of weeks, we will be in Buffalo. The new Highmark Stadium opening up. It'll be the first regular season game. You've got Detroit and Buffalo. You've got Goff and Allen. What a night that will be. Coverage will begin at 6:30 p.m. Look back to the stadium. That's the old stadium going down. Look out below. New stadium going up back in 2023. Look at what it will look like when we get in there. A beautiful shot that is. The Buffalo Bills with their new playpen. Back we are now in Cleveland. That is Lake Erie. We think it is still called Lake Erie on the right. We're not quite sure at this point.
Yeah.
But we will be by Lake, something like Ontario or whatever it's going to be called by the time we get to Buffalo. What it will look like when we get in there. A beautiful shot that is. The Buffalo Bills with their new playpen. Back we are now in Cleveland. That is Lake Erie. We think it is still called Lake Erie on the right. We're not quite sure at this point.
Yeah.
But we will be by Lake, something like Ontario or whatever it's going to be called by the time we get to Buffalo.
My fault.
Davis gained a 3.
I think the difference for DeVito this year is he was picked up by New England after camp. Talking to Josh McDaniels last night, he said, you know, the big thing is working with Tommy now. We had him throughout OTAs, throughout camp. He's really getting more comfortable, more familiar with the offense. I think the maturity is really shown. He had 8 starts in New York, but I think he's a different guy as a backup now here in New England.
We've seen a lot of him in preseason. He probably will play only one series tonight. He'll take off here and runs it out to the 31-yard line. Meanwhile, it's not Josh McDaniels calling the plays tonight. It's Ashton Grant.
Yeah, Ashton Grant gets his opportunity coming back to Cleveland. Kind of a homecoming, so that was a nice reward by Mike Vrabel and Josh McDaniels. Give him a chance. It's such a good thing. I was actually talking on the field before the game started with Zach Kerr, and he said, you know, before I became the coordinator last year, I had an opportunity in these preseason games. You see it all over the league. It gives these guys reps, and then eventually they become a coordinator, and they got some experience.
It's a good game so far.
Pass is thrown and caught at the 41-yard line.
Good catch.
And that is a first down.
First
Kyle
down, New England.
Williams in his second year out of Washington State was a third-round pick last year.
First down, New England. Nobody
First
covered.
down.
Now, this is what we're talking about with Tommy DeVito. Watch the 3 receivers.
First down,
to the
New
right.
England.
It opens up, and look at one hitch, ball out. Like that ball is out well before his receivers coming out of his break, and that's what I'm talking about. I think there's more experience, more confidence in understanding where to go with the ball. It's allowing them to play much more faster and on time.
80, like 80. 42.
Run a draw. And a pickup of about 2.5 by Laris in the second down.
You know, whether you're playing starters or you're playing your backups, one thing Mike Vrabel made very clear to us that he wants his team to find an identity. He said last year was last year. And
last year was last year.
Second, third, fourth string guys that are going to make the team.
Cleveland's winning. Both of my teams are facing each other right now. Both of my teams are facing each other right now.
And playing smart football.
Second and 7.
Both of my teams are facing each other right
Play
now.
action. Everybody covered.
Ooh. Who's that?
Right there again to the 44
Dorito?
line of Cleveland he goes.
Okay.
Stop by Masquerade.
Let's go, Patriots.
Tommy, when he talked with us on the Zoom, the only time he really had a huge smile was when he said, you know, guys, last week
Let's go.
They had me at 19 miles an hour. He said, that's my personal best I've ever had in a game. And that time, again, going back
Oh,
to
if he would have hit the outside,
instead of waiting on that,
he would have juked the outside, he would have been good.
At that back door for another first down with using those legs.
From the 45.
Let's see what the offensive line is looking like.
Deep drop, good protection, going for it. Oh!
Touchdown!
Caught. Touchdown. Kyle Williams into the end zone he goes. Over D'Angelo Ross. To Williams, got by him.
Let's go.
Discover unlimited learning on Coursera. Explore professional lessons designed by Google for you. Gain the real skills top employers are looking for. Start learning on Coursera today.
Touchdown.
A.J. Brown and Pop Douglas and Dobbs. But Kyle Williams, who flashed at times last year as a rookie, has had a great camp. And once again, at the line of scrimmage, is able to create some space. And look at that perfectly thrown football over his shoulder for an easy touchdown.
Another reason they were able
What a
to
touchdown.
trade Sean Booty to
Touchdown,
Houston
baby.
earlier this week. A lot of depth amongst that receiving core. Borregales' kick is good. And with 8:20 to go in the opening frame here,
Touchdown.
How about our guy Ashton Grant called plays?
Not bad.
Pretty good start.
Perfect. Time to retire.
Rated E for everyone.
Thank you.
That was a great touchdown pass by the New England Patriots.
Your leadership and poise are an inspiration.
By the New England Patriots.
Also, the money part helps a lot.
I'm giving you money, all of it. I love you.
Your quarterback, okay.
Madden NFL 27
New
is your
England
league.
Patriots, man.
The Dog Stars is the IMAX event. The Time Magazine calls.
Touchdown by the New England
Ridley
Patriots.
Scott delivers
That shit was beautiful.
post-apocalyptic odyssey like no other.
That was a nice touchdown, though.
The Dog Stars, rated
Can't
R,
lie.
now playing in theaters and IMAX.
If you
Nice
love to
touchdown.
travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With Venture X, you earn unlimited
Yo, if y'all
miles on everything you buy. And get
joined,
access to over
I
1,000
appreciate y'all.
airport lounges
Sorry, I
globally.
got so much shit going on right now. I
Capital
got so
One. What's in
much
your wallet?
going on right
There's a
now.
lot of
I'm in the
science
middle
that goes into
of
making
cooking,
sure
so
this helmet protects
In the
me.
middle
The
of
same is
cooking
true
right
of the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
It's 15 times more effective at fighting the root cause of oral health problems.
Try the Colgate Total Active Prevention System.
Prevent problems before they start.
A broken windshield shouldn't wreck your budget. That's why SafeLight has Fix Now, Pay Later. We'll fix it wherever
Oh, let's go.
you want. And you can
This
pay
game
over
better not
time.
act up.
Get it fixed now, pay later
Game
at
better not
SafeLight.com.
act up.
SafeLight Repair, SafeLight
This
Replace.
better not act up.
What happened? Was it a fumble? Was it a pick? Touchdown, Texans.
Get live local
So far, so
primetime games
good.
on mobile.
Patriots look like we got a backup
NFL
quarterback,
Plus,
so
and keep the
that's good.
NFL in reach.
That's always a good thing.
Right down the street is the Rock and Roll Hall
It's
of
always a
Fame
good
here
thing,
in
man.
Cleveland. And so many tributes today. There were the notes left for Dolly Parton at the Hall of Fame today. What song do you think of hers first? I mean, 9 to 5?
9 to 5.
Jolene,
Jolene.
of course, yep.
And I'll tell living in Nashville since 2011. I mean, she is.
Come on.
All over the country, all over the world being remembered, but especially people driving to her home in Brentwood, Tennessee, just south of the city, and paying their respects.
A singular performer, no question. Voice of an angel. Corley comes back and is stuffed at the 26-yard line. So each team with a touchdown drive on its first possession.
Well, Dylan Gabriel, like we saw from Tommy DeVito, with a great start. Like I mentioned, the experience of 63 career starts, the most by any quarterback in FBS history. Actually, in 24, he was third in the Heisman voting. He was in New York, so he's very talented. For him, when we were talking to him this week, I think it's just a matter of give me an opportunity to show what I can do in Todd Monken's offense, and he's done that in that opening drive.
Play fake, pump fake, throws, caught, big game here to the 46-yard line.
I tell you, Todd Monken,
They're allowing
this
this quarterback
is what
to
you
look like,
see.
man, they're trying to damage Shedeur Sanders, bro.
It's one thing to roll him out at 5'11", but he starts on his right, and then he works through the progressions, and he sits in the pocket comfortably. No panicking. You can see, waits for him to clear the linebacker, and then he makes that throw. And that's what everybody wants to see with Dylan Gabriel. Can he play from the pocket and see over the line to be able to make a throw? And that was a great example of doing that there.
With the grab by Larbadan out of South Carolina. To the outside. Sweet. And about a 6-yard pickup here. Using Larbadan about
This is not
half
looking
the
good.
plays on the second drive, and the first as well, obviously.
Just lay down, butter.
Known Todd Monken for a long
Watch out.
time as an assistant coach in the college game.
Watch out.
He's obviously been up to the NFL, back to college. Was at Georgia, won a couple national championships with Kirby Smart, came to Baltimore, worked with Lamar Jackson. Really known as a kind of like a mad scientist when it comes to offensive football, and really works hard to be able to give his quarterback an advantage. We're seeing that tonight, even in a preseason game.
Jackson for the last 3 years. Through the middle. Sanders a little shy the first time. So Kevin Stefanski got fired after 6 years here. Winds up, of course, with the Atlanta Falcons. Now, you had Monken with John Harbaugh in Baltimore, and then John gets let go. Winds up with the Giants, and Todd had to hang around a little while. He was being interviewed by Cleveland, but it was pretty clear that had he not gotten this job, he would have been the offensive coordinator with the Giants.
Yeah, think about that. I mean, and how about John Harbaugh kind of waiting, holding that spot just to kind of see how the interview went, and then finally he gets the green light, he gets the job.
You can go all in and still go nowhere.
Been the offensive coordinator with the Giants.
Yeah, think about that. I mean, and how about John Harbaugh kind of here in Cleveland?
Running back now is Booth, but this is Gabriel keeping it, and Gabriel has him on the move again.
And again, with Gabriel, you're not going to ask him to do this all the time. This is zone read. He's reading the in man on the line of scrimmage, which is the rookie, Akis. Right there, he collapses down in the back, and a very good job of feeling comfortable. That's going back to his college days. Little zone read. You sprinkle this in from time to time. You saw 50 collapse down, pull it, pick up positive yards, and again, very much in control for a guy that...
Come on. Come on.
It's not had a lot of reps, not just in the field, but even in practice.
Play action. Steps to his left, fires.
He fucking made it.
This time it's Ben Patterson, rookie out of Texas Permian, 6'5", 220, makes the grab.
This is what he did quite a bit when he was in college, just playing in rhythm. See the pressure, he felt it, stepped a bit to his right, again playing from the pocket, and another very accurate throw right on the money for a first down.
Sixth play of the drive. About 56 yards to this point. Larvin in motion. Sets up on the right. Handoff. Nice little move to the left and a 4-yard pick up for Sanders, who's now carried the ball 6 times already for 29 yards.
Again, I know people are watching this saying, you know, it's a preseason game. We don't know a lot of the players on the field. But for a guy like Dylan Gabriel, who, again, hasn't had a ton of reps, this is a massive opportunity, not just to prove himself in Cleveland, but to put tape out there for the rest of the league to watch. And I'm just blown away by the command of this offense. He's been getting nothing but mental reps the entire camp. Comes out tonight, these first 2 series, and looks like he's been playing the entire preseason.
Just saw Shador and Watson on the sideline. That's right on the money. And to the end zone for a touchdown. Luke Flourier does it again. 3 in 2 weeks.
I mean, he's going to have more footballs in his trophy case. He's going to know what to do.
Dylan Gabriel scored 2 touchdowns.
His 3rd football in 2 weeks. He's going to be able to take back to Menor, where he grew up right here in Northeast Ohio.
Damn.
He'd like a few more in September, October, November, and December.
Yeah, absolutely.
Forget August.
And these guys are fighting for an opportunity to get on this roster. And you know, you get down to that 5th, 6th receiver, who's going to make it, who's not. There are going to be some tough decisions to make for Todd Monk and staff. But again, I go back to the command of Dylan Gabriel. He's 5 of 6, and he's opening couple drives, command of the offense, 72 yards and 2 passing touchdowns.
Andre Schmidt for the point after. Offense all the time here in Cleveland tonight for 17 remaining in the first. It's 14-7 home team.
Take one defender. Add a large
Dylan Gabriel doing good.
Mix in some rocks. Freeze.
Gotta give the man his credit
for several days.
Give the man his flowers.
Soak in 35 inches of water. Bake at 122 Fahrenheit.
Give the man his flowers.
Finally, serve on a plateau of your choosing. Explore available offers now at LandRoverUSA.com.
You asked for it, so we deliver. It's the Throwback Value Menu from Pizza Hut. Your favorite starting at $3. Featuring a personal pan just like you remember. And the iconic stuffed crust for only $10. And more. Check out everything on the Throwback Value Menu. Only at Pizza Hut.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that opens up a world of possibilities. With
Fucking
Venture
working
X,
outside
you
my
earn
house,
unlimited
man. This
double
is
miles on
unfucking
everything
real.
you buy. Plus, get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
The NFL season comes early. This year it starts on Wednesday with a Super Bowl rematch in Seattle. It's showtime! Thursday night, the first ever game in Australia. Niners, Rams in Melbourne. Then Sunday brings week 1 to life. 13 games with Cowboys, Giants in prime time. And Monday night, Broncos, Chiefs. It all begins Wednesday, September 9th.
From the world of Reacher comes a thrilling new action series. When a close friend dies in a suspicious accident, Francis Neely, a Chicago private investigator, will stop at nothing to see that justice is served. Maria Sten stars as Neely, September 16th, only on Prime Video.
Dog, my dude Shador sitting back like, damn, nigga. Damn. But they're going against third strings and fourth strings.
Just don't take my job.
It's crazy. You see that Deshaun Watson don't even do that. He don't even do that for Shador, bro. Man, oh shit, yo. Telling you that, yo, when you keep God first in this world of hate and evil, the devil works in so many ways. It's not even funny. The devil works in so many ways. It's not even funny. Not even funny.
Series, they said the second series, but they want Tommy to have one more spin at it.
So many ways. Not even funny, man. Devil be out here working.
It's their first round draft pick out of Utah, the rookie 6'6", 313-pound, 21-year-old Caleb Lobu. He's been bouncing around these first few
Nothing
games
like cold
because
water,
of
bro.
Concerns of depth with some injuries, both on the left and the right
Wash
side.
these dishes, man.
You know, he played right tackle in college. Good look there at Drake May. Will Campbell, the left tackle.
You know, all the starters with the night off.
Wash these fucking dishes, man.
Both coaches agreed that they would.
Patriots got a score right now.
That's the case over most of the league, except for like Vegas, where Mendoza's going to play tonight.
Yeah, I think that it's become a trend, obviously, throughout the league. And I think because of that, me personally,
Patriots got a score right now.
When you watch September football, I think it almost at times feels like it's a continuation of camp. You know, you see some sloppy football because you don't see a lot of tackling.
Yep, Patriots got a score right now.
Don't get a chance to, other than joint practices, to get a lot of good looks. But that's kind of the trend we've seen quite a bit across the league.
Drop, reads it, 39, and dropped out here.
Patriots got a score right now. Hope they score right now, bro.
He did not start. Cousins got the start.
Hope they score right now. Fucking they just doing this shit outside my house, man. This shit's ridiculous.
And here's a good look again at the rookie.
Man, hate that sound, bro. That drilling sound. They just do, like, come
A lot
on.
of times they you know, whether it's games up in front of them, affecting their eyes, or just sometimes just pure
Man,
power.
I do that shit all night.
From an NFL defensive end, time he held up just long enough.
This shit
So
all
this is
fucking
Matt
night.
Hawk, who they just picked up to punt.
All
He's
night.
in mid-season form. And the 22-yard line.
Do this shit all night, man. Gotta hit this shit all motherfucking night.
So 3:14.
Hey, wait.
Remaining. Had thunder and lightning last night here in Cleveland. Not tonight.
Do this shit all night. Fucking ridiculous.
Anything you can do, I can
Ridiculous.
do better. I can do anything better than
All night.
anything you can do, I can do better. I can do
All night. Wait to do this shit all fucking night. All night. I have to hear this shit. Have to hear this shit all night, man. All motherfucking night. I'm fucking real all night long, man. I gotta hear this shit. All fucking night long, bro. I'm just fed up with it, man. Seems like every other day they gotta do some shit, man. On these streets. Every other day. They gotta do some shit.
I suddenly realized that I was no longer driving
Every other day they gotta do some shit.
and I was in a different dimension. Just going.
Every other day. They're doing something out there. Every other day. Every other day. They're doing some shit out this motherfucker.
Welcome back to Cleveland, where the man who finished second in MVP voting last year is with me now, Drake May. How different does it feel preparing for your third season in the NFL when you now know everyone in the AFC is coming for you?
Yeah, I think, first off, it's flying by. We're back to it, and we had a great camp, and we know we got a little target on our back, but we got to put in the work, and we got to prove that last year wasn't just a thing that we felt like was a one-hit wonder. So we got to get back to work, and we got a tough challenge to start. So we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, there you were, 23 years old, playing in the Super Bowl. What did you learn through that whole experience that you couldn't understand until you actually played on that stage?
I think it's a long process. It's a 2-week period. A lot of people talk it up.
Don't mind me, I'm just...
Yeah, I think it just means more. It means a lot to get there, but it means more to finish it off the right way. I think the biggest thing to learn. What an experience it was. We didn't finish off the right way, but it means more when you finish it the right way. And that's kind of the bittersweet ending of last season. What a ride we had, but we didn't finish the right way. And that's what we're looking forward to.
A big play by Cleveland's offense there, but it was your offense that had one of the biggest headlines of the offseason with that trade for A.J. Brown coming into town. To have him, how does that impact the way you play the game?
I mean, obviously a great player. It's going to be fun to play with him. What a chance for me to play with a player like him. And I think we've had a lot of great additions to the offense. And I think we're looking forward to getting out there and to get some live balls and live action. But I grew up a fan of his, and we played the same offense in college, so we got to laugh a little bit about that. But we got some great pieces, and looking forward to seeing how it fits together.
Are you willing to throw a riskier ball when you know he's on the other end of that?
Patriots need to hurry up and do some shit. Make miracles or some
he's
shit.
made a lot of plays in his career and scored a lot of touchdowns. So I got a good connection with his building through training camp, and looking forward to see what our guys, all our skill group does. So we got a great group doing.
Yeah, your defense made life tough for everybody you played last season. What have you observed in terms of how they've elevated?
They make it tough for us in practice. That's the biggest thing. They're good up front. They're good in the secondary, and I think the biggest thing with them, they play together. They got great players at all three levels, so it's fun to watch our defense. I kind of sit over here and look on the iPad a little bit, but it's fun to watch our defense, especially at home with our crowd going. It's fun to watch.
Well, hey, Drake, appreciate you joining me. Happy early birthday to you, a couple days away, and a happy birthday to A.J. Brown's wife, Kelsey. You guys have the weekends off, so I hear some celebrations may be ahead this weekend. Back to you guys.
Kaylee, thank you. Unscripted television, so you have a 52-yard play in the middle of an interview. Sorry, folks. We don't have a take two. And then you have another pass here to Amani Marshall, and they're already down at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Gabriel tries to cut it back the other way, cannot get around that corner and tackle back at the 17. But what you saw during the middle of the interview was a 52-yard pass caught by Ben Patterson. So right now you got fourth down, and in comes the field goal group.
Yeah, how classy a guy is Drake May. What a future he has, and one of the faces of this league. Great job last year. You can only imagine, but not just A.J. Brown, but Dobbs on the other side. Second year in this system. Trevion Henderson, Stevens. I mean, they're loaded.
Finished second to Matthew Stafford in the MVP race. Here's Schmidt now attempting this field goal from 35 out, and that one is good. So 3 scoring drives for the Cleveland Browns, who now lead 17-7.
If you go back to that 25 season when he takes his team to the Super Bowl, remember first year in Josh McDaniels' system, he's 17-4 record, including the postseason, finishing second in the MVP voting. And then in the postseason, it didn't go as well. Sacked 21 times. That's an NFL record. 6 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. You could see even his focus there when he was talking there to Kaylee. Like, it was a good run. Last year, and now it's time to kind of focus on this year. That's what Josh McDaniels, Mike Vrabel, they've really been focusing on what they can do to kind of take that next step, especially with him at quarterback.
Third go-around for...
With Google Play Games, you can play unlocked. Unlock rewards with Google Play Points. So the more you play, the more you earn. Go play on mobile and PC with Google Play Games. Download now.
Vistaprint is where your big ideas become bold apparel, so you can wear and share your brand in custom t-shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. Just think it, click it, and print it with Vistaprint. Print your possible with 20% off your first order at Vistaprint.com.
Okay, I think you have 10 questions left.
Is this something I can see?
Yes.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Can I see it right now?
Yes.
Is it something that flies?
No.
Is it this island?
No, but you're getting close. Think bigger.
Is it...
What is... Knew it.
And a whistle here. So Carl Cheffers was going to be the referee tonight.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
But instead, Carl's going to be upstairs. And taking his spot is the son of Walt Anderson, who was on the crew, Derek Anderson. So he's getting up. You'd like to give coordinators now. They get to call plays. Carl says, hey, listen, why don't you take the game tonight?
Get some reps.
Absolutely. From the 36-yard line, final play of the quarter is Amani Marshall picking up 3. And that will take us to the second quarter, under 1 in Cleveland. 17-7 Browns back after these messages.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing the protection of this guard. Forgetting that guard.
Where do we even get this guy?
Kevin Barnes, the Franklin Elementary.
Okay, stop! Stop!
Guys, actually, the city ordinance.
Come on, get ready.
You
I
have
need
to
you to ball
stop.
5-0.
You think I have a shot to make the team?
No.
Respect the best. Respect the best.
So don't settle for just any insurance when there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This is a very simple game. You follow my rules, your son lives.
You have no idea what you've done.
We're challenging the standard of what comes standard. With the next generation GMC Terrain Elevation. When we choose to challenge, we challenge completely. Current eligible lessees can get this low mileage lease on this 2026 Terrain Elevation for around $299 per month. We are professional grade.
My summer job was digging pools. When machines couldn't reach, the boss would say, somebody's got to do it. In the Army, somebody had to be deployed and fight on the front lines. Now we hear somebody needs to fix this state. I'm Mike Minogue running for governor. My whole life, I've taken on the tough jobs. If you're looking for somebody who will reduce the cost of living and fix this state, just call me somebody.
My son Tyler fought a rare leukemia until Dana Farber, in collaboration, discovered how the menin protein helps the growth of cancers like his, leading to the FDA approval of the first menin inhibitor and Tyler's new life.
Storm Team 5, alerting you first. All day, all night. Mornings with Kellyanne Chicalese.
Grab the umbrella as you head out this morning.
And evenings with Cindy Fitzgibbon.
Showers impacting your commute.
The Storm Team 5 difference is night and day.
Better pizza, Papa John's.
Novak Djokovic, clearly one of the greatest ever to hold a racket, one of the most complex and polarizing figures in modern athletics, yet his story has never been fully understood. Watch Novak Djokovic, the Wolf in Winter, only on Prime. Look into the super electric pinball parlor here in Cleveland. You still play pinball? No. Okay. No, me neither. I used to love it.
Well, back in the day.
Yeah. Deep drop here. Gabriel over the middle. Finds the open man. Outside the 30. Pushed back from that spot is Devon Booth, rookie out of Mississippi State.
A couple things we're seeing is not just Gabriel executing well, but the offensive line doing a pretty good job as well, giving him time to be able to work through his progressions. Kind of bouncing around there, worked around, maybe eventually found his third and fourth target. See what he does here on third down and see if New England dials up some pressure, trying to get him out of this rhythm he's been playing with. 8 and 9 so far you see there.
And 2 touchdowns. 3rd and 8.
Hey, 49, lower down. 49.
And stop for no gain. You know, normally quarterback competitions are, you know, Watson against Sanders, but who's going to be number 3? And you're seeing what Gabriel can do tonight, and then we're going to take a look sooner than later at Taylon Green, a fantastic athlete who, of course, had everybody crazy at the combine.
Yeah, I mean, he is a uberly talented and athletic young guy, 6th rounder, 6'6", 230, will get the second half. And again, much like Dylan Gabriel has had to get mental reps to try to get comfortable and familiar with this offense.
47-yard attempt here. Andre Schmidt to be the regular season kicker, and that kick squeezes its way through the left upright. 3 more. Portland scores 20-7. Well, we talked about it at the open. It's been the big story here in Cleveland, and there is Deshaun Watson. And most everybody who follows football knows that here's a guy who was the belle of the ball. He was the guy in Houston when he came in as a rookie. They loved him, and he played great for them. And then, of course, it all got turned around, and here he is now, a chance to save a career that right now looks like it's bottomed out. But he's got a chance to bounce back. We'll see.
He does, and he's got a new system and a lot of players that are very talented around him, a receiver, running back, and tight end. I think that the thing that a lot of people talked about was the press conference and how the fans were booing him, and he kind of lost his cool after that game against Buffalo. If you put yourself on the field and you think about your home stadium, and then obviously it's been a disaster, but you can see how a guy could lose his cool and say something like that. But it's out of his system. I think you'll never see him talk about that again. But I think at the same time, he's got to go out and execute. And that's what it comes down to in the NFL. I mean, he has not played winning football since he's been in Cleveland. It's been a disaster. But moving forward, he's worked 22 months to get back into this position. He could have taken his money and just not come back. Something drove him to come back to want to play again. And he's here at 30 years old. See what he can do.
A couple of Achilles surgery, shoulder as well, and then knee surgery when he was in Houston. They loved him. He took his first paycheck as a rookie and gave it to 3 women who were working in the cafeteria at the Texans facilities, whose homes were either damaged or destroyed in a hurricane.
Yeah, I mean, if you talk to anybody early in his career in college at Clemson, whether it's Dabo Sweeney, his wife Kathleen, any of his teammates, anybody in Houston early in his career, I mean, that's really the guy that everybody knew. And that's why when that news broke, everybody was kind of like, whoa, what's going on? Everybody was kind of surprised. But I don't know. I'm a guy that believes that everybody deserves second opportunities, and I know that this has been a disaster, one of the worst trades maybe in the history of the NFL. But he's still a 30-year-old, and at one point was viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the league with 72 career starts. And we'll see what he can do in Todd Monken's offense.
Coming out the side door this time is Morton, and he'll pick up the first down. On a 2nd and 9, he scampers for a total of 14.
Just one last thing about it, like no matter who's the quarterback, I mean, let's say it's Deshaun. You look at Fannin at tight end, Junkins in the backfield, these rookies, Concepcion and Boston at receiver. There's an abundance of young talent around the quarterback position, but they are minus 38 turnover margin over the last 3 years. They just got to play smart football on the offensive side and rely on the defense to keep them in every game and just not losing on the offensive side.
First down, then in the backfield, fighting his way from a gain of what would have been 1 to about 6 or 7, second down now. A closer look now at Morton, rookie out of Texas Tech. He was the 234th pick in the draft, so that meant he went in the 7th round. 26 wins as a starting quarterback down at Texas Tech. He's older than Drake May, but not quite as experienced, at least professionally. 2nd and 4. Off the fake, deep drop, flushed out, throws, caught on the run, and then is Arkin, Tanner Arkin, who is a rookie out of Illinois, short of the first.
One thing about Baron Morton is not only the numbers he put up there, but when he got to Texas Tech, they were a program that was, 6-7 wins, kind of their normal year. And he was a part of that team when they transitioned to becoming a team that is starting to win 11 and 12 and trying to get to a playoff spot. And he engineered that attitude in 36 career starts in Lubbock, Texas. So he's got a lot of moxie. Kind of understands how to play the position. That's why they went out and drafted him late in the draft last spring.
Hasty picks up the first down.
And think about this: his entire high school career in Texas and in college never was in a huddle. Never was in a huddle. He's looking to the sideline like a lot of the college and high school offense, looking at 3 or 4 signs, Daffy Duck, and Bugs Bunny or whatever. That's how they call their plays. And he never did a cadence. He was ready, clap. That's all he's ever done.
Never saw Mighty Mouse. First down, wide open inside the 25. Big gainer there. Pass is caught by Kyle Dixon, rookie out of Culver Stockton. Katie, what you got?
Well, guys, Baron Morton told us he feels right at home being coached by Mike Vrabel because his new head coach reminded him of his high school coach, also known as his dad, James. He said both coaches are hard on their players, but it brings out the best in them. Baron said the most important lesson his dad drilled into him: don't make the same mistake twice. Those are words to live by in Vrabel's book. You guys, unlike the NFL, there were limits to how hard his high school coach could push him. Forced by Baron's mom, Sunny. After one tough loss, she went full mom bear mode and made dad sleep in his truck.
West Texas high school football for Friday Night Lights.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just say this. I think Josh McDaniels, as the offensive coordinator, play caller, he played for his dad in high school here in this area in Camp McKinley. There's the mom of Baron Morton right there. And Josh McDaniels played for his dad, Tom, and he understands what it's like to play for your dad in high school and how, again, it's something different about a kid that plays for his dad in high school.
Overthrown. Gennaro was open down the sideline. Couldn't connect. 3rd down and 10.
But imagine McDaniels inheriting a guy that's been in no huddle and shotgun his entire career. And Josh prides himself. There's his father right there. And Josh prides himself on snap count, cadence, under center. And so it's been a massive transition for Baron Morton to try to adjust to the McDaniels system.
Can you imagine mom making dad sleep in the truck? 3rd and 10. Takes it away. Caught. Can he pick up the first down? Tayshawn Palmer, first-year guy out of UAB, a little bit short. 4th and 1.
When you don't ever call a play in a huddle, it's hard to imagine that. Now he said a play.
Guys, we have bigger things to worry about than fussing with our bra all day. We're like strong, confident, powerful women that can literally go to the moon, but not like I have to go home early tonight because I'm so uncomfortable. I can't wait to get home and take this bra off. How about when you're wearing a bra that fits really well, you don't have to go home and take it off right away. I'm about to fly on a red eye tonight with this bra on.
Let's make it happen, folks.
I like the anticipation when they pull the chains myself. Brave's a fan of it. Brave's a fan. That sums it up right there, boys.
Of course.
His facial expressions are priceless down there.
Looked like he was pretty well shy with a naked eye, but who knows?
How you calling down to get this measurement? What are we doing?
I don't know. I'm trying to find somebody who has any clue what's going on here. Well, it's not Anderson's fault. Derek was refereeing tonight. Mike is basically saying, "Come on, we saw it." We could have done 3 commercials.
It's short. 4th down.
Short by what? By 2 feet 3 inches, and that called for a virtual measurement. Okay. You tell me, huh? I think they just wanted to practice getting that in.
It's preseason. Everybody needs reps.
Very. 4th and 1. Going for it from the 14-yard line. He in the wall. All things plowing his way. Assad Haskins for a first down.
That's a good surge up front. There's some good movement there, but watch 60, the right guard, pick it up. Nice job of being able to deal with that penetration. Gives Haskins, who's one of the more physical runners on this roster for New England. You see him run right through that outside linebacker safety and just collapse him down. He's a handful when he lowers that shoulder.
From the 13. Rounds up by 13. Fake, looking. Down he goes. 16 runs out of time. Corday Sigler comes in for the second.
Ideally, you watch him come off this play fake, and then he'll work to his right. And once he goes to his right, now watch him come back. See, in the NFL, this is where he's got to feel comfortable in making this throw right here. In the NFL, that's NFL open. And as he gets more and more reps, then he's going to find an opportunity to be able to get that ball out quickly. Starting to his right, he was comfortable, but he just got to rip that. Right when he comes back to the backside, he's got to rip that, and that would have been a touchdown.
Injury timeout here. James Hudson, third. Backup right guard for the New England Patriots. And that'll stop play momentarily. This drive, the 12th play is coming up, 2nd and 13.
Here's Rudy, or Mike Rutenberg, the defensive coordinator for the Browns, taking over for Jim Schwartz. He was down in Atlanta last year with Jeff Ulbrich as the kind of that pass game coordinator. He's very excited to have this opportunity as a first-time defensive coordinator. And I think it was interesting talking to him. He said, you know, the first 3 or 4 weeks on the job, there's so many guys that stayed over on this staff outside of Jim Schwartz that he wanted to hear about that system that they ran so successfully these last few years. And then he spent the next 3 or 4 weeks talking to them about his scheme, and they just kind of melted the two together.
2nd and 13, pass going to the 10. You know, Schwartz was very much in the mix to become the head coach after Stefanski went down to Atlanta. And Jim, very disappointed, decided, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you know, I think he's been a head coach in the past back in Detroit, and you know, he's felt that after the work that he did as a defensive coordinator, the success they had on that side of the ball, is he was going to get that opportunity. When he did, you're right. I think he decided to take this year off, come back in 2027 somewhere. He'll surface somewhere.
Third down and 7. And it's caught and out of bounds, about 4 yards shy of the first down. Is Hasty. I mean, it's unbelievable. Around the league, I think there are 21 new offensive coordinators this year, 21 out of 32. Wow. 14 defensive coordinators and 10 new head coaches.
Wow. Go back to your time, going back to the 80s and 90s, early 2000s.
I thought you were going to say the 50s and 60s. Come on now.
No, I'm just saying, like, that, you imagine saying that back with Dan Mirador for the boys?
Never. It's a brand new world. 26-yard attempt here for Corey Dallas to try to attack on 3, which he does.
Not Frank as a player, Frank and you in the movie.
Oh, but of course, at least he didn't take me back to the 1800s. Cleveland on this Thursday night, 20-10. Browns.
The small peanut is full of surprises, like 7 grams of protein per serving, and the flavor really piles up. Planters nuts. There's a lot in a little peanut.
Patriots also. I got just the thing. Want to try the catchphrase? There's no fees or minimums on Capital One checking accounts. What's in your wallet? You're a natural.
Francis Neely. I'm a PI. You want to learn how to do this work? Look closely.
You know I am a trained investigator.
Trained like me. Just a friend.
Right. You got your hands full.
Want to know a secret? You can't read?
Yeah, we're kind of a family here on a Thursday night, and Al and Linda had an opportunity last night with our team to celebrate their 60th anniversary. What a beautiful picture at their wedding. Here it is, by the way, up in the stadium. We got it up on the stadium here for everybody to see this. What a beautiful bride. Al, you look great yourself, and there's Linda right there. Glad that she, from time to time, will come out up on the road, and so happy to have her out here to celebrate this 60th for you. So congratulations to both of you from not only our crew, but for millions of fans across the country that have loved your work for so many years.
Thank you. So that's my child bride. Thank you so much. You know, we decided to celebrate here in Cleveland tonight. We're going to do something we've never done before. We're going to jet ski down to Cuyahoga at midnight.
I love it. It's a little post-game party.
Gotta keep fresh, right?
Yeah, you do.
Oh, thank you guys.
Yeah, yeah. You guys met and you said music.
10th grade.
10th grade.
Early high school. Corley runs the track, yeah.
And you told 60 years, the key to 60 years. Give us all the secret to that, other than marrying the right person.
As simple as that. You got it.
I've been around her. I know that you're the right person.
You got it. Absolutely. No, it's just, you know, just the love that never waned. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
About as lucky as a guy can possibly be. You know, you meet somebody in the 10th grade, and here we are.
Yeah, good for you. That's awesome.
Yeah, Thursday night of August.
In a preseason game. Trying to figure out who's on the field. There we go.
Exactly right. That pass is overthrown, and incomplete. A flag is down. Cole Wilson, the intended receiver.
Well, Dylan Gabriel has had about as good of a start as he could have dreamed of tonight, with 4 series, 2 touchdowns, and 2 field goals. We got a roughing the passer that's going to give them a first down here to keep this drive alive.
Personal foul. Left of the passer. Number 99. Defense. Go ahead on the quarterback. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Mari Gaynor.
Gaynor just fighting to try to get in there, and obviously anytime you come in low, referee are all over that. Makes the right call.
So first and 10. 6:03 left in the first half. Marshall, second down.
Can't say it enough for people that are just maybe tuned in. You know, you want to watch some football, so you're watching a little preseason football. Dylan Gabriel has had to get mental reps throughout all of camp. Hasn't gotten a lot of physical reps. It's been all about Shedeur Sanders and Deshaun Watson. Todd Monken telling us that we just didn't have time. We decided predetermined that we were going to give Shedeur a chance to battle Watson, and he's had to sit back and watch. But you would not know that by watching Gabriel in his second year in the NFL with the Browns.
Secondly, here he goes again on the money. First and goal. Cole Wilson with that grab.
I did a lot of his games in college, and this isn't really shocking to me. This is really who he was. Whether you moved him around or he threw from the pocket, usually the ball came on time. And this is a little slot fade that, again, comfortable, sees it, reads it, and puts it right there where his receiver can make a play. Easy catch and another big play for this offense with Gabriel in command.
Yeah, not quite first and goal. The ball is at the 17-yard line. Take 2. From the 17. Good ball handling. Pass caught. Ryan makes the ground. He looks like a guy who's been in the league 4, 5, 6 years.
And I think the big thing is he's comfortable. You know, he's making good decisions. He's got great awareness, composed. He looks incredibly well prepared for a guy that hadn't played a lot. There's Shedeur. There's, of course, Deshaun. But I think he'd be the first one to tell you, these backup offensive linemen are fighting for a spot and trying to prove to the coaches they belong on this roster. They've done a hell of a job themselves in giving him time to throw when he's been back there, whether it's boot.
There's a new home for something extraordinary. Genesis of Manchester, now in Bedford, New Hampshire. A space designed around you. Lease the new Genesis GV70 2.5T Advanced All-Wheel Drive for only $479 a month, or finance as low as 1.99%. Genesis
Damn,
of
another
Manchester.
touchdown?
Visit our brand new state-of-the-art facility in Bedford.
Yep, I think so. We're looking at Terry,
you hop in here, bud.
So it
get a preseason ready.
It does look like it hits the ground at some point. He got control first, but then he loses control right there. You see as he's bringing it back up, he loses complete control. It looks to me to be an incomplete pass.
So the ball kind of loses his hands, and you're saying he did not have control. You think they may take this down?
He had control when it hit the ground, but then as he starts to bring it up, now he loses it again.
Right there.
So
once it comes up.
And,
let's lay down,
and
brother.
I'm hearing in my ear, it looks like we're going to expedite to incomplete, as I said.
Let's lay down. Come on.
Right there. We're going to semi-expedite because we're still on the field with the kicking unit.
Come on.
The ball hit the ground.
Let's go. Come on.
Prior to the receiver gaining possession, it is
Come on.
an incomplete pass.
Again, if you're not familiar with the story, we said that Florian is a
Come on.
local product here, Menor High School, right
Come
here
on.
in Cleveland, went to Kent State, scored the touchdown against Buffalo. Everybody was excited for him. Forgot about the game ball. One of his teammates, Tyler Wallace, saved it for him. And then he comes in tonight for an encore. 2 touchdowns already tonight from Dylan Gabriel, almost a third until Terry took it off the board and we decided not to give him the touchdown.
Well, don't blame Terry. Terry didn't take it off the board. Terry, you're still perfect. Third down and 9. Blitz gets it away, caught on the run, and he keeps the clock going on another pass to Larmadan, and that will set up a 1st and goal.
Watch the blitz here and watch Dylan Gabriel. He doesn't panic. He doesn't bail. He sits in there. Good job of picking that up. Just a little bit of a chip. And then I love that he puts the ball out in front of the receiver. So blitz in his face. It's a guy that's only 5'11", hasn't played a lot of football the whole camp, but composed once again and makes a very nice throw.
It's time for night-night.
11 of 13, 179 yards. Looking for his 3rd touchdown pass of the night. Checks it down, and it's incomplete over the top. But Larmadan, again, the intended receiver's already caught 3 tonight for 43 yards.
He wanted to make that throw to his tight end, who was in motion there. Ryan came off of him, and then a smart throw on 1st and goal. Put it up there where your receiver can either make a play on it or it's incomplete. You come back ready to play here on 2nd goal. Todd Monken is going to play. Josh McDaniels is not. Todd Monken, again, just wants to get more and more reps with this offense as he gets ready for his 1st year as a head coach.
To the outside. Can he escape? No, he cannot. Out of bounds he goes, 309. Mike Brown pushed him out. 3rd and goal.
I think this is an example for a lot of quarterbacks that are around in the NFL that maybe don't get a lot of reps, but they're fighting for a roster spot in that 3rd preseason game. They're getting a lot of mental reps. They don't get a chance to actually physically get out there and get reps and get a chance to show what they can do. And you get into a game like this, you really find out who's getting those mental reps and taking advantage of that with film. Mental reps when you're standing on the sideline watching. Gabriel clearly has done his work to put himself in a spot tonight to play well.
From the 7. Gabriel caught inside the 5 to the end zone. Amani Marshall for the touchdown.
It's just man to man. The linebacker late in getting out there. Watch him right here try to stay with 23. starter. Dylan Sampson's their second guy. But tonight, Sanders, 230-pounders, had some opportunities. And Amani Marshall, another big guy at Appalachian State, 225 pounds, but showing nice hands.
Schmidt for the extra point. Gabriel telling us yesterday, if nothing else, I just want to put something good on tape. Dylan, you have. He's put a lot of good stuff on tape.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah. He won't be out of the league either. He'll be here, or I guarantee you somebody's going to get him. 27-10.
4.
Rated E for everyone.
Dear Vince, thank you for the contract. Your leadership and poise are an inspiration. Also, the money part.
That was crazy.
Helps a lot.
I'm giving you money, all of it. I love you.
Your quarterback, Kate.
Madden NFL 27 is your league.
We can all fit. Do bounce houses have doors to keep kids?
What a game so far. So this dude, Dylan Gabriel, got like 3 touchdown passes. I mean, it's 3rd and 4th stringers. 3rd and 4th stringers. And I'm going to say the same thing that y'all said last year about Shedeur Sanders. Oh, yeah, it's the 3rd and 2nd string. It's the 3rd and 4th, and people trying to make the squad. They better not gas this up like it's a great performance. I mean, he's doing good, but it's against fucking 3rd and 4th and 5th strangers. I mean, we don't got time for that.
And now Ford is #1 for initial quality
Hold on.
among mainstream brands.
Let's go.
In August, a Subway
Come on.
employee named Mark drizzled
In the bed.
honey
It's
all
time.
over
It's night-night.
chips, rotisserie
Come
style
on.
chicken, jalapenos, cheese, and more.
Come
What
on.
should we call it, Mark? Doritos Nacho. Doritos. Sounds good. We'll call it Doritos Hot Honey Chicken Nachos for $4.99 only at Subway.
Night-night.
Are you guys watching the game?
Yes, enough applause.
Night-night time. It's night-night time. It's night-night time for my dog. It's time for him to go to bed. Yeah, this game is over. This game is over, bro.
Cleveland sports history.
This game is fucking over.
Right. The Browns and the Indians played there for a ton of years. There it was for football. The place would
You never know.
normally packed or pretty close to it.
We'll see.
Baseball, not so much. Baseball, you had a cheap stadium. And you would have very often 4,000 or 5,000 people and 75,000 empty seats. Good seats were always available. Of course, the then Indians, now the Guardians, had not won a World Series since 1948 when Luke Woodrow was a player manager. But they got to do a number of games in there on Monday night.
Food was A1, yo.
And I saw the only home run hit by a guy who had 3,700 plate appearances.
Can't even lie, the food was A1, yo.
6-yard line. Hassan Haskins. They take it up to the 30. Dwayne Kuiper.
Oh, I remember Dwayne Kuiper.
Long-time second baseman.
Food was A1. Food was
Francisco
A1.
Giants for a ton of years. He hits a home run. And of course, Zelig was there to call it with the great Bill White, who was former, St. Louis Cardinal and at one point the president of the National League. Can you imagine, like 4,000 people, one home run career, right? And I named every person in the crowd that night. That's how small it was. Individually.
What were you guys doing there for Monday Night Baseball?
That's a very good question.
Who made that call?
It was the B game, so we weren't the A game. And he hit the home run off Steve Stone. So Kuiper's been the Giants announcer in San Fran for 3 decades. And Stoney has been
ball
41 years. White Sox now.
White Sox, Cubs. Did he crush it, or did he just get it?
No, he hit it.
We'll give it to him.
It was a bomb. There you go. 2-minute warning here in Cleveland, Ohio.
I'm a star of your team. Check out my game day drip. It's custom. Forget the game. You're watching me. Who loves you? And if you don't have the right auto coverage, you'll be paying for that yourself. Switch to Allstate, and you can save $900. Take notes. Listen! Let's do the
Chevy drivers across America will do a lot in the next 5 years. But one thing they won't do is pay interest on their new Chevy. Right now, get 0% financing for 5 years on all 2026 Silverado 1500 models. With no payments for 90 days. Because you've earned this summer. Now it's time to go get it.
2, please. Make that 3. With the Capital One Saver Card, you earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment.
Are you in this one?
Get your tentacles off my 3% cash back. Perfect delivery. What's in your wallet?
Kids, one year they want all dinosaur stuff. The next, camels. Llamas. So save money shopping back to school on Amazon. You sure that's on a camel?
Yep.
Whatever you say.
It's NFL Sunday. Who's coming over?
Everyone.
For what game?
All of them. With NFL Sunday Ticket in YouTube TV, it doesn't matter who's coming over or what team they love. Every play, every game-changing moment, every Sunday. You won't miss anything. NFL Sunday Ticket in YouTube TV. Every game, every Sunday, all in one place. New users can get Sunday Ticket for 8 payments of $30 a month.
All right, guys, get excited. Carissa. There we go. There they are. We got a truncated group tonight. There they are. 3 of the fabulous, whatever it is. We got Tony. We've got Sherm. Who knows who's going to show up next? But there they are. We're going to talk. Look at Fit.
Okay, sounds great right now. I'm thinking a burger.
Tough decisions all day long. One more, but you're both headstrong. You want spicy tuna, but a burger sounds nice. Why can't we have fun without the...
Wonder lets you combine 20 restaurants in one order. We could just do both.
Wonder brings you food without the fight.
We have climbing gyms all over the country, so we use Google Meet to connect with our staff. The automated note-taking feature of Gemini has been really valuable. Saves me so much time. We're never going back.
We have created an ideal combatant to be deployed against the domestic populace.
Super soldiers.
Go to your room. Get under the bed. Mommy needs to get her guns. They're operating like a military unit.
Of course, they're going to start to celebrate the defense, but let's get the call first here.
See what the call is, but the pass rush caused this. Morton couldn't follow through on the throw.
Pass interference, number 31, defense. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
First down.
So the second-year safety.
I don't want to watch this no more.
Is flagged and they'll move the
This
ball
game
all the way,
is over.
Beyond midfield.
Very, very close to the ball being tipped, which would have waved that off, but he gets the ball out clean.
This game is over.
See right here, he gets in there just a split second.
This game is over.
No, I don't think that's pass interference at all.
Neither does Terry.
Terry, you think that's pass? What?
No, he's making a play on the ball.
Yeah.
31-yard penalty on number 31.
And that's just incidental contact. He's making a play on the ball. Shouldn't have been a foul.
3-yard pickup here for Jermichael Jesus, second down. 27-10. Cleveland again. Each team playing its final preseason game over the next couple of days, including 3 other games going on tonight.
I already know what people are going to say about Shedeur Sanders now, bro. Oh, he should be a third string. He should trade Shedeur. They already got a good quarterback. Da-da-da-da-da. Type shit.
2nd and 7.
You already know. Already know.
To his right, throwing, open, caught. Trying to get back to the line is Westover.
Just a little thing like him yelling out 42, 42, and I know it's very basic in the NFL to ID the Mike linebacker, but he said he never did that one time in his career at Texas Tech or in high school. So he's yelling 42, 42 and pointing that Mike. That's establishing the protection and helping the center which way to turn or which way they're going to help him out.
Let's see if we can move the ball.
See, they're a command. They're trying to. That's a good. I love to see a quarterback take control like that.
3rd and 1. Play clock. 42 again is the man. Through the middle. Jermichael Hasty.
You know, you often hear coordinators talk about the operation.
That ain't Mo. Damn, that looked like
going with Deshaun Watson because of the operation being on the road.
39. Who's 39?
So you hear 42, 42. That's helping out his centers, helping out the offensive line, potential pressure that might come, how they'll be able to pick up, how the back would be able to go to the left or the right with the pressure that might come. So that's just a good job of communicating. Again, at the NFL level, that's very basic, but for a rookie out of Texas Tech who's never really had to worry about that. And
that's a rookie?
System, that's
Morton.
just like football 101 for a rookie
Morton.
quarterback. Great
He's a rookie.
Started there, and you just keep stacking understanding of where you're going. I like that short yardage where he's yelling at guys and making sure they're in the right spot too. That's the operation of it all with a quarterback.
From the 29, stepping up, trying to run it, takes it down to the 24-yard line. Clock still runs. Jenkins makes the stop.
Damn, he got hit.
2nd and 6. Meanwhile,
He got it wobbling.
so this stadium will be taken down after 30 years because they're going out to Brook Park, near where they train in Berea.
Oh, damn, they about to have
So
turf?
look at what they will have to play in 2029. It'll be covered, much like the newer stadiums now with the
Bro, that shit looks fire.
You can have the concerts and everything
Brown
going
Stadium
on.
looks fire.
And you don't have to sit out here in the weather, which they've done in Cleveland for almost a century. But this stadium was built and opened in 1999 because the interesting part of this was that Art Modell wanted a
Last home
stadium. He owned the
playoff
team.
game in
They
1994.
didn't build a
Damn.
stadium. They built one for the Indians then. Jacobs Field turned out to be beautiful. Modell said, "To hell with you. We're going to Baltimore."
Said I'm out of here.
Yeah.
They got the first down.
And explain to me how the Browns got to keep their colors and the name. It didn't go to Baltimore. You think of all these teams that leave and go somewhere else. Usually they pack up and leave and everything goes with them.
Well, the Browns are an iconic franchise. And the league, as we have a 1st and 10 here, trying to get out of bounds to stop the clock, and he doesn't so. Will they take a...
Damn, this dude Westover is taking a lot of hits.
And they do. Westover. So when the league wasn't very happy about it, you're taking an iconic franchise, they're moving to Baltimore, they don't get a stadium, and the league said, okay, but you're not going to have the name Browns, you're not going to have the team colors, and you are going to keep the records of the old...
I never understood why NFL players wear jewelry during the game, not knowing that diamonds can fall out on the field or some shit.
Of course, Art Modell was the most hated man in Northeast Ohio. Oh, yeah. Long time. Sure. The other interesting thing
Always thought about that.
Belichick was the coach. Yep. And we did a game here on Monday Night Football in 1995, and they'd already announced in the middle of the season they're
Food
going.
felt good. I needed that food, man.
That crowd was, shall we say, unruly.
Well, this is an incredible football community.
You about to go to bed, brother.
And I feel bad since they built the stadium and the Browns came back 3 winning seasons.
Right.
Nice. Fuck, bro. Come on.
Remember, they've only won 1 postseason game. Kevin Stefanski was the coach. They beat Pittsburgh in the 2020 season. And Stefanski
This
had
is unreal.
and had to watch the game from his basement. And he forgot to
Damn,
put it on
30
pause
seasons
at one
since
point,
last
and
division
the
title
kids
was
upstairs screaming
1989.
and carrying on and
Oh
know
my
something great
goodness
has happened,
gracious.
but he's waiting for it to happen.
Oh my gosh.
But they had a 28-0 lead at the end of the first
Damn.
quarter in that game in Pittsburgh, and it got a little nervous for Cleveland in the second half, but they held it.
Yeah, I remember.
3rd down and 6.
Throw
Rolling
it.
out of the pocket. Throwing in the end zone into traffic. Flag is down, incomplete.
Going to be a holding call. on New England.
Pass interference.
Over the right tackle, 68. I just can't believe they've had 3 winning seasons. In their last division title, you got to go all the way back to Bernie Kosar in 1989.
What?
And again, I would argue that this is as good of a football town as there is.
No question.
They are starving.
Wow.
For a winner here.
Well, it was once called the Factory of Sadness. The old stadium, this stadium, could be and they just hope in Brook Park.
He's the starting quarterback. He's a bum.
Brand new start.
Yep, brand new start.
Of course, in the
Straight
80s,
bums. I don't even understand how he's a starting quarterback.
Ernest Biner is having a great game. And
I don't understand how he's a starting quarterback.
Two teams since 1999. The Patriots have the best record in the league.
Let's see.
The Browns have the worst. Yeah.
Get some points on the board.
Fourth down, Borregales' kick is good.
Wow, and he made it.
3, 7 ticks left in the half.
Wow.
27-13. So Jack is back. They tell me in an all-new season of Reacher, when a chance encounter draws Reacher into a deadly conspiracy, he must use all of his skills, and strength to get to the truth. The truth will set you free. Don't miss Reacher, starring Alan Richardson.
Good stream.
How we doing here? Yes, he needs a name and number on his back. I didn't see it only on Prime Video.
Halftime.
He lives in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, you give my apologies.
Halftime.
I think someone tried to challenge the lad, and he didn't end well.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, the Norwich storylines now. Of course, Mike McCarthy is back in Pittsburgh, reuniting with.
I can't wait to see how that goes. That's a great story.
Right. Jesse Minter goes to Baltimore to replace John Harbaugh. We'll see about Lamar and that gang. And can Burrow stay healthy, get the Bengals back to the playoffs? Monken comes in here.
Storyline.
Is the starting quarterback, at least for week 1. So a lot of interesting stuff going on all around the league, obviously, every year.
Yeah, and a great division this year. A lot of different
Old coach, old quarterback playing. Not even playing like team back up on the Steelers. Yeah, the storylines for the NFL should be.
This will be a 109-yard run back.
Let's go.
All the way, but he comes up a little bit short, you might say. For 2 ticks.
That's called, I'm doing whatever I can. I'm taking this out.
Yeah, 9 yards deep. Why not? Waning seconds.
I thought he might have stepped off the back line. That's how deep he was.
Close.
He stepped out.
Like if I'm staying in bounds, that would have been a world record if he did that back.
Terry, overturn that, baby.
No, he didn't.
Not from that shot out, but on the boundary cam that the league's
I don't think he stepped out.
He was about 4 inches inbound.
But they're gonna nail the ball right
now.
Run it.
The first half, it ends this way.
Let's go. Patriots can still come back.
Or they will go to the locker room and we'll wait.
Preseason though.
Do you eat steak in the preseason back here at halftime?
Where's Deshaun? Where's
Kaylee, who you got?
Coach Vrabel, your defense, you've been trying to build depth on this roster. What do you want to see from them in the second half?
A lot more inspiring effort than what we just saw.
And another half ahead for Baron Morton. What will growth for the rookie look like?
Maybe better decisions.
Unreal.
You just have to understand.
Unreal. Unreal.
Make some of those passes.
Well,
the short ones, or especially the ones across our body into the end zone. We need to know that, we'll take a field goal there.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yep. Well said. Coming up after the break, TNF halftime show. Carissa, Fitz, and Whit coming your way.
that was a good game. Can't complain.
This car isn't finished.
I like what I seen. I like what I seen. I like what I fucking seen, guys. I like what I seen. I like what I seen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Toby, it's time for bed. Let me see. Yo, families be making so much bread, bro. It's not even fun. Like winning millions of dollars, bro, off the lottery and all types of shit, man. It's just, God bless, I guess. God bless. God bless. Noise. Stupid ass niggas. Stupid ass niggas. Stupid ass niggas. That shit go hard. Stupid ass niggas. Stupid ass. Yo, this dude, that is fucking wild. Y'all getting, these women out here getting scammed like a motherfucker. Say he moved through New Mexico, California, Oregon, Nevada, Utah, Idaho. Damn. Brought money more than from the least, so it never went into any investment. Damn. They got scammed out of money. That's fucking wild. That's wild. People are so weird. While it's almost impossible to overdose on weed by itself, marijuana can cause life-threatening complications. Like what? Come on, bro. What type of marijuana and shit are they smoking? Like, for some shit to be. It says, well, it is almost impossible to overdose on weed by itself. Marijuana can indirectly cause life-threatening complications. Like, that don't make no sense. You just said it's impossible to overdose on weed by itself, and then you say marijuana can cause indirectly, like, complications. Like, and I mean, I don't. What you using? That means that you're mixing that with something. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird, bro. So many people are just getting lucky on this lottery in my state and winning, bro. God bless them, but goodness fucking gracious. Damn, I'm gonna speak that shit into existence. I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna win it. I'm gonna win the lottery. I'm gonna win this goddamn lottery, dog. I'm gonna win this goddamn lottery. Stupid ass niggas. Those. Appreciate y'all though. Appreciate y'all. Tubi. Okay, I guess we're gonna watch that and see. Let's see what this I'll watch that movie tonight before I go to bed. Support. She's a millionaire now. Damn, so the lady that killed her kids, she's a millionaire now. Her supporters raised over $1 million for her. Wow. Yo, this world we live in is fucked up. That's crazy. Crazy. This world we live in is fucked up. This world we live in is fucked up. Yes, y'all. We don't stop to the beat, y'all. We don't stop. Yes, y'all. You don't. Oh, shit. Yo, how the fuck? I don't. I was trying to like somebody's stuff and it's just like clicking, and I know the person was like, "What the fuck?" That shit was weird. Individual gun rights. Okay. Oh, we done changed the game with this one. How did Apple change the game with what? Oh shit. Can we get freaky tonight? Got so many things on my mind. Take your time with me. Baby girl, I know you would die. Why you so fine? Can I get a little less wine? When you shake all the time. For me. Can you get freaky tonight? It's time for night-night. It's time for night-night. It's time for night-night. It is time for night-night. You know better than that. It is time for night-night. What the hell is going on? Damn. That's crazy. Let's go. It's time for night-night. Time for night-night. Let's go. Good boy. Time for night-night. Let's lay down. I'm sorry, my dog, man. He gotta understand when it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed. It's time for night-night. It is time to go to bed. pack him up. What? Jim Jones is an old ass motherfucking wannabe young rapper. Just stop, bro. Nigga's pushing like 75 years old. Nigga's pushing like 75 years old, bro. You over here, you know what I mean? Let bygones be bygones, bro. Dude's a clown. I don't even listen to Jim Jones's music no more. His music is trash. Like, really super trash. Figured out what the hell's going on because this is ridiculous. Unreal. Yeah, right. Fucking liars. Liars. I'm over here just it's crazy. Unreal. Unreal. This world we live in is crazy. I'm just looking at a lot of crazy shit right now. It's just really crazy. It's fucked up. The fuck is on their face? I don't know. I'm just chat, man. I'm just cooling right now before bed, man. Cooling before bed. Man, this nigga pulled out a. Oh shit. Oh shit. No. Did he just hit him with a machete, bro? Oh.
Quisiera volver a ser el muchachito de ayer, y del hombre que soy hoy, y sufrir por un querer. El niño no piensa en nada.
Dog, he hit him with the machete, bro. That's crazy.
You done took 15 niggas' music and made a career out of it, nigga. And you talking about your heart broke. Nigga, you a cap rapper, nigga.
He offered him 100K over sample.
You know, young nigga birthday. Hey, Boosie, man, you need to cut that shit out, man. You talking about letting it go. Ain't letting shit go. No, nigga, you a fucking hoe.
I'm such.
Damn, that water that came down that mountain covered everybody. Them people were dead in the mountain, man. Why is Nicki Minaj? What the fuck? That can't be Nicki Minaj, bro. Him not being able to find a hole is sending me.
We did see that Max B said that he is open to working
Never.
with you again.
Let's get that out of there quick.
So you're not open to it.
Duh, pack him up.
Okay. And that is the mind of Jim Jones. Would you like to elaborate? Because this is your time.
Elaborate on which?
On any of it.
No, I don't need to elaborate on anything.
I said pack him up. Bro, Jim, you're not making no bread, bro. You're not making no movement like that, bro.
Yep.
Max is doing way better than you, bro. So you don't want to do no music, but Max, you a hater. Get him out of here.
For us, I mean,
dude's a bum.
The beginning of from the beginning of the Cam days. I mean, we started with Cam before we got
Horse
to
and carrots.
Come on.
I've learned so much from this radio station about the music business, along with everything else that came with Hot 97. As an artist, it definitely is a tough game like tennis.
We did see that Max B said that he is open.
I'm just amazing, girl, and all I can.
If you're a single white man in your 20s,
Will you look at that, my Nubian queen? Look at my Nubian queen and my young god. Look at.
We don't.
what's pop?
Dude said, I'm from Dorchester where they had to pay $2 at the corner store so they can hold your phone just to go into the courthouse. Damn.
ZQL is
I
saving my
remember
nights
them
in.
days. We ain't really love. We provide something and get love in return for it. Damn.
Right now I'm on a plane. You know, this is my birthday and shit. Finna get ready to land. But I just want to, you know, briefly weigh in on stuff that's going on.
All right, y'all. So I told Kat to get ready to go to breakfast.
Babe, I just wanted to look good for you, babe.
We going to breakfast?
Yeah.
This is breakfast attire right here?
Yes.
Double cheeked up. Don't mind the back in my house right now. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going.
I just got back from Italy.
Man who drugged and raped victims sentenced to decades in prison.
California, what the fuck do you have going on right now?
So much shit going on. It's not even funny. So much. Last time each NFL team appeared in a conference championship game. When was the last time your squad made the conference championship? Oh shit. Northbound unit makes a terrifying mercy landing in Las Vegas. Why?
Quick meals are great, quick and affordable.
One of them days, man. Just one of them fucking days.
Before you get into all that, what the fuck you got on?
This right here, this the 1 foot in, 1 foot out, YN Muslim, alhamdulillah, special model 3.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
7,000.
Hold on, yeah. Oh, this shit attached?
Yeah,
Oh,
this
yeah.
shit attached. No,
That's the
look.
drill special.
Yeah, this the drill special. This for all the Muslims that want to.
Nigga said no match needed.
Nah, this the YN. Look, you could do this. You could do this and go on your drills. Yo, look, this thing about to get life off, just off of my freedom of speech.
Yeah,
and he got to talking about what the rapper 6ix9ine doing. Trolling
Dog, he's a
stuff.
troll.
Question is, okay, tell us about that
That
conversation.
dude's a troll, bro. Dude is a troll. But yeah, man. Patriots game was straight. I'm about to actually let y'all go. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Hey, if you ain't following me, follow me. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. It's free to press that bell button. It is free to press that bell button. And once you press that bell button and you get that free beep, just know that you'll be getting notifications from me when I go live or when I post anything. Will be much appreciated. Again, thank you for rocking with me. I gave y'all the bootleg version of the Patriots game, and then we ended it off with just chatting and talking and stuff. So, you know, more to come. Again, y'all rocking with the best. Nah, I ain't the best. I'm just trying. I'm just trying. With that being said, I hope y'all have a good night. If y'all come across this video again, like, share, subscribe, press that notification button. Appreciate y'all. Peace.